Wow, guys, just wow. This couldn't have happened to a more deserving person. James Comey is truly evil. He's purely evil. Let's get right to the video.
The Comey indictment, former FBI director indicted in the Eastern District of Virginia. He's charged with 2 counts: false statements within the jurisdiction of the legislative branch, that's testimony before Congress, and obstruction of a congressional proceeding. The indictment states, and it's only 2 pages long, that Comey willfully and knowingly, that's the intent standard, made a materially false, fictitious, and fraudulent statement in a matter. And we have a Fox News alert. We just got our hands on the Comey indictment, former FBI director indicted in the Eastern District of Virginia. He's charged with 2 counts: false statements within the jurisdiction of the legislative branch, that's testimony before Congress, and obstruction of a congressional proceeding.
We're about to let a lot of this play, but I want to ask you guys one question. All these people appointed by Obama and Biden, who do you want to see go down? Nancy Pelosi's on my list, Hillary Clinton's on my list, and somehow I want to say it, you guys might not agree, but let me know down below in the comments. But Kamala Harris, I want to see her go down too. Just because, just a little cherry on top.
Indictment states, and it's only 2 pages long, that Comey willfully and knowingly, that's the intent standard, made a materially false, fictitious, and fraudulent statement in a matter within the jurisdiction of the legislative branch of the government of the United States by falsely stating to a U.S. senator during a Senate Judiciary Committee hearing that he had not authorized someone else at the FBI to be an anonymous source in news reports. That was regarding an FBI investigation. Congresswoman, this is big news. Many of us expected it. I think it's long overdue.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, a lot of your colleagues tonight are saying, see, now Trump's weaponizing the Justice Department. You're doing what you accused others of. Your response?
Laura, we've had the opportunity for so long to hold these people accountable, and Congress could have held him accountable, and they chose not to. So I'm glad that the Department of Justice has the backbone to actually bring a 5-year charge, potentially if he's charged with the 18 U.S. Code 1621. I think that that's a statute for perjury. What he did was wrong, and I'd argue that what he did is largely also responsible for breaking ties that we have with foreign governments. So this guy's a crook. He's a criminal.
Exactly right. Look at what they do to average people like me and you. The potential punishments are very minor compared to all the damage that he's done to America. It's irreparable. Let's keep going, guys.
He belongs in prison. I will firmly back the administration, and it's time that Congress stop talking about it and actually do it. We're in the majority. We need to act like it and back up the president.
Well, Charlie, over the years, Comey has had some very high-powered attorneys. Former U.S. Attorney Patrick Fitzgerald was on his team. Ever remember he went after Martha Stewart, Conrad Black. I mean, I have no use for him whatsoever.
None.
But nevertheless, he's had some big names backing him. The entire liberal legal establishment will be making the case for why Jim Comey is the standard bearer of the law, Charlie. How do you see this tonight?
The last vestiges of the swamp are going to rally around Jim Comey and make this the biggest fight. You think that the swamp cares about voters or Democrats or anything? No, this is who they're going to rally around. And it is true that Donald Trump is the poster child of a weaponized judicial system, but he's the victim of weaponized judicial system. He is the poster child as a victim of this, and there is no person in all of government who is more singularly responsible for that weaponization against Donald Trump than that man right there, Jim Comey. All of the allegations about Donald Trump and Russiagate and all this kind of stuff, it was all political hackery until that man decided to take it and accept it as gospel and launch an investigation into a major party candidate at the height of a presidential election. And then he kept it going for years. And he should have known that it was all a hoax. And he kept doing it. And, we'll see. He's a very smart lawyer. Maybe he covered his tracks. Maybe he'll be able to get out of this.
Do you guys think he gets out of this? With everything that's been going on, everything on Trump's plate right now, I don't think he's letting this guy off the leash. I just don't.
All right, we have a little bit of here of President Trump speaking moments ago. Can we listen into this?
As far as the case is concerned, he gave an answer. It was a strong answer. He then verified it a couple of times. because that was a very important answer. If he would have equivocated, if he would have been like a little bit less sure, that would have been very bad for him. So he gave an answer. The only problem is for him, he didn't think it'd be caught, and he got caught. He lied a lot, but this was a very important thing. He could have said, well, maybe, or I don't remember. He didn't say that. He gave a very specific answer, and then he verified it numerous times, and he got caught.
That was President Trump just moments ago reacting to the indictment of former FBI Director James Comey. Comey's charged with lying to Congress and obstructing a congressional proceeding, and Comey responded online.
My family and I have known for years that there are costs to standing up to Donald Trump, but we couldn't imagine ourselves living any other way. My heart is broken for the Department of Justice, but I have great confidence in the federal judicial system, and I'm innocent. So let's have a trial.
I don't know, guys. I really want to know what you guys are thinking, because there's so much stuff that I can say. This guy thinks he can win in trial. I don't think he has a chance. That's why everybody's fleeing. They're standing down because they know we finally have someone leading this country. We finally have someone that's standing on business. Let me know what you guys think about the quick video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And as always, let me know what you react to. We're out.